Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy is going to formally again pack up the kitties and abandon her hubby because he has set up another member of his family who doesn't like her. Finn wouldn't be suitable to stay down from his son, and that's the last straw. When Finn set up out where Luna was staying, the first thing he ran straight for her. Finn wanted to know where Luna was. He wanted to make sure she was okay. Finn was the bone. Who told her that he's her father? Finn indeed held Luna while she cried and went on about how much she demanded him. Luna grew up without a father and she clearly didn't want the likes of Tom to be her father, so she killed him. Luna nearly killed Steffy as well when she locked her in a structure that was about to be demolished. Steffy claims to be scarified of Luna just like Sheila, and yet she goes right to Bill and attacks her. Luna has been pardoned for the deaths of Tom and also his friend Hollis. Luna hadn't spent a lot of time in captivity for their killer. Luna decided to play on Bill's sympathy to get some help. Believing Luna's story, Bill took Luna in and let her serve house arrest at his home. Bill ever managed to get Luna amnesty so she could have a chance at a decent life. Luna had been dragged from place to place for times by her mama when she could have been with her pater. Unfortunately, Finn couldn't do much to change Luna now. Luna has formerly committed the worst crime she could have and gotten down with it. Hope and Finn were formerly good musketeers. Still, between Steffy's covetousness and Hope's crush, their fellowship was greatly damaged. Still, with Steffy and Hope still fighting, Hope would be thrilled to be Finn's friend. Hope is having issues with Carter and would love to see a friendly face. Maybe Finn is fed up with Steffy's orders and duns. Finn could decide that Steffy was wrong about Hope and renew their fellowship. Could this be the morning of a new fellowship for Hope and Finn? Will Finn allow Hope to console him now that Steffy has walked down again? Could this be the launch of a new feud? Luna faced multitudinous stunners in recent days. The last bone. Had her rescuer, Bill, tell her to leave his manse. Poppy was flying high. She was doing so without the evident use of her so-called special mints, which was a circumlocution for the reckless use of lawless medicines. In differing scenes, Luna was excited by the loose amnesty bill secured for her while her mama was being choked by Lee. Luna's gashes cleared, and she was sobered by having to live outside of captivity and the fancy lodgings that were falsely labeled house arrest. Meanwhile, Poppy caught her breath, knowing that her 2-decade-old sin against her family broke a stock bond she just restored. Bill put aside his particular and business life to help Luna gain an questionable alternate chance. With that putatively insolvable thing fulfilled, he realizes it's time to get back to his regular life. Liam has been concerned about his father in recent months. It was veritably strange for Bill to hold up in his house and neglect important business dealings. He no way does that. Bill no way told Liam about Luna for apparent reasons, but now, that story is likely to come out. Still, Diamond's character made a smart move by telling Luna to leave because she's pardoned and can renew her life. Well, Luna isn't getting her job back at Forrester Creations. She's also doubtful to renew her love with RJ. Plutocrat will be an issue since she's not living at Bill's. So some form of employment will be demanded. She's Sheila Carter granddaughter, which makes Il Giardino a possibility indeed, though she killed 2 cherished workers there. As far as love, Remy easily projects as Luna's new love interest. The recent air exertion fix allowed those 2 characters to meet. They're both off Fettel and Design as quite the couple. Poppy has a chance to repair the relationship with her son. It wouldn't be done in the captivity caller's room. Rather, they could be living together shortly. While that script sounded unrealistic just days agone, it's now presumptive. Both ladies have a lot of forgiving to do, but when considering their options, what others do they have? Finn is connected to Poppy, Luna, and Sheila. But Steffy controls her hubby as a form of protection. That makes the triad mentioned probably to bond in this interpretation of Los Angeles, California. Luna is now a free woman. Luna still seems fixated on Will. With Luna now free and with no rules, could she target Electra relationship to get the boy she desires? Steffy tried to get Luna back in captivity. Steffy and everyone differently was stupefied when Deputy Chief Bradley declared that Luna was a free woman and took off her ankle examiner. Luna was advised that the police would be watching her, and so will everyone differently. All Luna has to do is break one law, and she'll go back to captivity. Once Luna learned that she was free, there was a huge battle. After Bill demurred the unasked guests out, he told Luna it was time for her to leave. When Bill returns, Luna is supposed to be out of his house. While they did have one last grasp, Bill wanted Luna to be the stylish interpretation of herself as a way to say thank you. That might be easier said than done, however. What generally happens is when a person tries to do better, they're tested in insolvable ways. Those tests occasionally have former villains going back to their old ways. Luna has been fixated on Will for quite a while now. Bill told the youthful woman that she'll no way be a Spencer. Since also, Luna set about Finn being her real father. So, for the time being, Luna will be obsessed with having a relationship with him despite Steffi's pitfalls. After the freshness wears off, however, Luna might go back to a former obsession. Will. Now that Luna is out of Bill's house and free, she'll need a place to live and a job. What are the chances that Luna goes to Forrester Creations for her job back? Steffy isn't in charge right now, so perhaps Luna will turn to Hope and Carter. Indeed, if Luna doesn't get a job at FC, she'll find a way to keep a close eye on Will and Elektra. Perhaps Remy will talk to Sheila Carter about hiring Luna. She wouldn't have an easy time with Cleric, but he's the king of second chances. Plus Illinois Giardino would give Luna a good occasion to keep running into Will as well as sabotage Elektra's love. Luna turning to the one family member who doesn't know she's family yet. It promises to be a day filled to the brim with drama, and you wouldn't want to miss a second of the show. Luna's time in captivity was rough, indeed. She suffered diurnal beatings and stressed for her life. Luckily, she managed to supplicate Bone Bill to come to her deliverance. He took her into his home, under his sect, and indeed managed to finagle her amnesty. Obviously, this isn't sitting well with anyone in Los Angeles. The Forresters and Finnegans are over in arms over Luna walking free and are committed to getting her put back behind bars where she belongs. While this is bad, veritably bad, what's coming next could make effects much, much worse. Word is spreading snappily that Finn is the true not-so-proud pop of the ignominious killer. It wouldn't be long now before Sheila learns the verity. And, when she does, it could all go sideways. Further than anything, she craves a family connection, one that she's not getting from Finn. Will she see Luna as her alternate chance? Meanwhile, Hope's shot to keep Forrester Creations under her Carter's control is shaky at best. He's starting to see the error of his ways and he's making those eyes at Daphne Rose on a constant basis. Since the kiss, the mood at the office has relatively been the same and Hope is feeling the heat. Is her world about to fall piecemeal again? Luna becomes a free woman, while Cleric checks out of his job at Il Giardino. That's just some of the drama that's brewing. Luna is a free woman. Someone pardoned her. That still leaves us with the question, who was it? Was it Bill who pulled Commodity behind the strings? Or was it someone differently who pardoned her? Like us, Luna wanted to know who pardoned her. After Bill demurred out the Forresters, Luna asked if it was him. Bill confessed that he set her free. The two participated a tender grasp. But also, there's another shocking twist. Luna is literally walking free. Bill demurred her out of his house. He told her that she couldn't stay there presently. So, where does this leave her? She doesn't have a home or any plutocrat. Will Luna reconnect with her mama? That's doubtful since she's worried with her mama for not telling her who her father is. Commodity tells us that Luna and Remy will reconnect. This would make for a fun plot. Remy presumably knows the perfect caching place for former culprits. We'd love to see these two villains get into some hijinks. Meanwhile, Deacon hasn't been concentrated on his business recently. He's been allowing a lot about his late musketeers, Tom and Hollis. Not only does he feel checked out of work, but he also seems checked out of his relationship with Sheila. She had to bring him back to reality. Cleric told her that he was doubtful about Poppy's motives. He thinks commodity's off with her. But he's wedded to Sheila, who's the supervillain of Los Angeles. This makes him a atomic bit hypocritical. But Deacon's right about Poppy is keeping a huge secret. Once he finds out that Sheila is Luna's grandmother, effects will change. The explosive occasion continues with Lee nearly choking Poppy, but she had no choice but to allow her to live. Understandably, Lee is repulsed by Poppy's relationship with her son. Poppy argued that they watched about each other, and still do to this day. After all, Finn gave her a beautiful son. Lee argued that Poppy allowed her son to become a monstrous killer. Because of this, Poppy is no longer allowed in Lee's woman. Meanwhile, Steffy wants Luna out of her and Finn's lives. But will this work? As we know, family ties are strong.